Das Deichbrand-Spezial wird euch präsentiert von der Pool Group, partymuggel.de und von der Oxmox, Hamburgs Stadtmagazin.
Hallo meine Lieben, diesmal sitze ich hier auf dem Deichbrand mit Skindred. Hey guys.
Hallo.
We called the album Shark Bites and Dog Fights is because when we went into the studio, there was no hunt for a single or anything. It was just so ferocious, you know, so like wild, and we just could do what we wanted. So just like a Spitfire and a Messerschmitt would fight in the air, without controllable, and how the music is so wild and exciting, right?
I think that was the idea, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that was... Yeah.
That was the idea.
Yeah.
So yeah,
For sure.
Shark Bites and Dog Fights.
For sure.
We need not to change. How we are gonna make the same mistakes again? If you want it, you got to rise and take it. Got to wake up and only can't contain this. Stars fall soft or you'll fall for anything.
So are you planning a new one already?
Yes, we're planning a new one right
For
now.
sure, yeah.
We're doing something really good that I'm writing at the moment, and hopefully this time next year we're going to drop our album right before the summer. Our album's going to drop.
Yeah. For sure.
Your music is a mix of very different styles like metal, rap, bit punk, reggae. So how did you get the idea to combine these
We
very
just love
different
all kinds
styles?
of music, you know, that's what we do. We love metal, rap, like you said, and we just go in the studio and just enjoy ourselves when we're in the studio, mixing all different styles, right?
Yeah, well, I don't really think it was a conscious thing to say, right, you know, this song's gonna have this in it and this in it and this. It just kind of naturally evolved. Really, it was quite an organic process, you know, because Benji's background is more kind of in the reggae dancehall kind of scene, so that was kind of like the fusion of the two, really, the rock guitars and that was kind of
For sure.
yeah.
I tried to find a definition for reggae, but I think nobody really knows what reggae means. So what's your idea of reggae?
Reggae is a good spliff and a good sound and actually and saltfish, Jamaica style.
For sure.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I mean, like, reggae is like, well, he knows more about reggae than me. What's reggae?
Reggae's the music of Jamaica, its biggest export.
Jamaica's biggest export.
Yeah, for sure. No, I would say it's just, what's reggae mean? It's just Caribbean folk music.
Caribbean folk music. I've never heard it put like that, but that's what it is.
How will Skindred make history?
For sure.
Yeah.
No, I think people remember us because we're doing something which is quite strong, and it's a very entertaining show. So I think we'll be remembered as like a really strong and amazing live act that wrote the biggest single that topped Michael Jackson.
And I also think that, you know, there have been bands that combine rock and reggae before, you know, but I don't think any band's really done it like us. Do you know what I mean? We've kind of like taken a very like guitar, just the rock music that we reference is slightly different to, I think, the bands when they've tried to mix it before. Like we're let typically it will be like more like ska punk kind of thing, but like what we do is kind of like a kind of like sort of 90s, like 90s kind of post-hardcore with like dancehall vocals, you know.
For sure.
For sure, yeah. Okay, reggae is always like smoking weed and
the
stuff.
reggae question. She's reggae mad, eh?
Yeah, I love reggae. What do you think about drugs?
What do I think about drugs? I don't think about drugs.
You don't think?
No.
Okay.
It's not on my radar at all.
Okay.
I got no need for. I'm stupid enough without drugs. You get me?
Great.
I don't need drugs.
Thumbs up. Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
Caught in chains, shackles are too tight. Squirming for your life because you've gonna lost your freedom. Money colors cut deep when they're too tight. You have to break the lock and find the key so you defeat them. Enslaved by the wickedest power. Enslaved by the wickedest power. Enslaved by the wickedest power.
Finally, I asked a few fans what they want to know. And the first is, which bands affect or influence your music? Have you any?
Like Dan said earlier, for me personally, I really draw on a lot of 90s kind of reggae. A lot of dance hall from like singers like Barrington Levy, Johnny Osborne, Michael Prophet. When I was growing up, there was a record label called Green Sleeves that had a lot of dancehall singers on there that I loved in the 90s. But then there was also the other aspect of it is I like Elvis Presley, I like the Sex Pistols, I like Amy Winehouse. You know, my vocally, I love so many different styles. You know, and if a vocalist has got a character, I love it. The more they sound like the cartoon character, the more I love them. That's the way I can describe it.
Great. The next wanted to know, why do you have two haircuts in your band name?
Two what?
Haircuts, like skinhead and dreadlocks.
Exactly, clever girl. You're the first one ever to say that. Yeah, we got skin representing skinhead, which is the more
punk, aggressive kind of attitude. You know?
and then the natty dread representing the more dancey reggae elements. Don't start it on reggae again.
Yeah, she loves it.
Yes, right, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Other ones wanted to know, who's the lady killer in your band?
Who's the lady killer?
Yeah.
Fucking look at me, dude.
Thanks a lot for the interview.
No problem.
It was fun. Thank you for your time. Und euch sage ich Tschüss und bis zum nächsten Mal.
TV.